Stop wondering what to charge and start pricing based on a strategy that reflects your true value and pays your bills.
I'm feeling like a brand new me. For the very first time, I'm right where I'm meant to be. Brand new.
Welcome to Outsmart the Hustle, where we turn hard work into smart work, helping you focus on the high-impact moves that drive your business forward without getting stuck in the grind. Last week, we discussed strategies for standing out in your market, and today we're focusing on how to package and price different services to maximize your impact and your profit. So when you're different, you can't market averages for your price or work, right? Because those prices are for average services and you're not average. You're going to start with value-based pricing. So let me share my own pricing structure, for example. My diamond package is priced at $10,997, and it's the anchor. It's going to include me shooting with a 3-person team, and I have an award-winning editing team handling post-production. This premium offering sets the stage for my other packages, which is the golden package at $89.97, where I shoot but my team edits, and the sunshine package at $64.97, where my skilled team handles both shooting and editing. And you guys, there's no problem with this. There's no problem having a team work with you. I've been working with this team for 6 years or more, depending on the person, and they're amazing and they know my brand, right? So before you get all antsy on me, like, oh my gosh, she doesn't go shoot it herself and she doesn't edit it herself, just listen, because I have built a really good structure here where I have my time back and I can actually be involved in the lives of the people that I love. Isn't that great? So keep listening if you're interested. So when it comes to the profit first method, which I love, definitely go read the book on it. There's a book called Profit First. And this is just an amazing, amazing method. So I've calculated a minimum of 51% profit on each package, at least. Some of them have more profit. My most profited package is actually my middle package. And then my least profited package is my highest package, but I do make more at the end of the day. So if that makes sense, you just want to make sure it's not about revenue and how many numbers before expenses that you make, because you need to calculate your expenses and make sure the packages are even profitable to begin with, because it's about sustainable business growth, right? So profit first. Then you want to add this experience stack. I kind of already mentioned it before when I listed out my packages, but did you notice that from top to bottom, there was a tier of clear, distinct advantages? If they book the top one, they get me, an award-winning editor, 2 other videographers. You know, it feels exactly like this premium experience, whereas my lowest package, they're still going to get an amazing film that I'm still proud of too. Don't get me wrong, I don't offer anything that I'm not proud of or wouldn't sell to somebody else, right? If I don't think I would enjoy it, I'm not going to sell it. So don't sell things you don't believe in. If you're going to offer an 8-hour package with 1 videographer and a 2-minute film, but you hate that package, don't offer it. There is nothing wrong with that specific package that I just exampled, because if you have that structure and it works for you and it works for your bride, love it. Great. But if it's not something that you enjoy doing, don't offer it, right? Simple as that. Like, I personally hate live streaming. It's not going to be something you see in my packages and that I'm doing, right? You'll see live streaming as an option for my brides to have, but I'm not the one doing it. I am outsourcing that service to a live stream specific team. So hint, hint, you got to network and meet some people who are experts in the things that you hate doing. So yeah, it's a tier list. Each tier should have clear, distinct advantages. And you don't want to just focus on adding or subtracting time either, because my packages are actually full day coverage packages, even the team one, because I want to make sure, and all my brides generally love this, they want from start to finish, from getting ready, even a little bit before getting ready, so we have some time to do some crazy ring detail shots, all the way to the send-off. They want it all, even if it's just a team shooting it for me. So that's just something that I do, right? To add value, and it's different, that not a lot of people are doing that. And then you want to make sure that it's a clear transformation potential differences, right? Because they're going to get a different product, still a great product with the team package than they are with the $11,000 package. Remember, we said at the very beginning, you're not average, or at least if you're listening to this podcast, you're not trying to be average anymore and you're trying to figure out how to stand out. part of that is with premium pricing. So when you're selling a service, remember you're not just selling that, you're selling certainty. So not just a service, you're selling certainty when you become a premium service provider for that outcome to a specific problem, right? There's a lot of average looking videos out there. So when you serve a premium market, your pricing should be at least 50% over the general market rate. So let's say that general market rate for people being booked that are like you is $6,000. 50% of that is $3,000. So if you are going to set yourself above the general market, then you need to do at least 50% more. So $9,000 is what you should be charging. And it's going to put you over general market rate and put you into a premium rate. And so people who can afford that rate will look at your stuff if you set up your marketing and your branding and your website accordingly, right? But this is just how to price it. Because if you offer a so-called premium rate and the person asking for $6,000 is your competitor, not saying that they're premium, but just doing the same thing, it's going to confuse your ideal market coming to you for a premium service if your competitor who isn't saying they're premium is charging the same thing. Does that make sense? So there's a lot that goes into just being a premium service, but I'm just talking about pricing right at this time. Now, when it comes to the packaging, notice I said like mine was the diamond package, it was the golden package, the sunshine package. Those are just the things that I wanted to call them. I know that diamond and golden are probably really popular, but it doesn't matter because these couples are getting married typically for the first time, and it is the first time that they are reading these types of names anyway. So it doesn't matter if they're overused. It just matters that they're pretty because you want to make them special. And then when you bundle things, do it strategically. I literally just booked a couple that was an accountant couple, and they just tore apart every single thing on my pricing guide and made sure every package made money sense, right? And I figured that they would do that, but good thing I did that ahead of time. And they could see that if they got the top package, they were going to save the most amount of money. But I know I'm still making a profit, so it's okay. And yeah, when you bundle strategically, just put your highest value things where it's going to make more value for your highest package. And the things that are at the lowest cost to you are in your lowest package so that you could still make a profit on it after it's been booked. A common mistake to avoid is creating too many options for your couples. You're going to give them decision paralysis. So 3 packages maximum, and make each one distinct enough that it's different for ideal clients coming to you. Well, they'll naturally gravitate towards a certain package. Like I have people asking me about my top package all the time. So it's like, make that one the most shiny one, the one that you want to book the most, make it as best as you possibly can. Okay. Now, when it comes to raising your pricing, you can give people a 30-day notice, especially if they're already inquiring with you, because they want to know ahead of time, like, hey, should I book you now before your price is raised, or are you just not a good fit for me, right? So give them a heads up if they're inquiring with your services, if you're thinking about raising the prices and you're going to do it within 30 days. I'm sure that there's this fear of, well, what if they don't book me anymore? Well, then they weren't the right client for you, sweetie, and it's okay. So next week, we'll discuss how to confidently communicate pricing, because it's not just about the premium pricing, it's about owning it. So be sure to share this with a business owner who could use a little less grind and a lot more growth in their business, and I'll see you next Tuesday.
I'm feeling like a brand new me.
Outsmart the Hustle is produced by Memoir Mastery, a film business course, hosted by McGinty and edited by Manuel Mesa. Follow us at Memoir Mastery literally anywhere for more creative business tips.